guys. So I'm going to show you my makeup for the wedding. So I started off with the When Life Gives You Lemon foundation and the LA Girl Blue pigment. So I mixed those together as my foundation, which is what I'm wearing now. And my eyebrows, I use the True Complexion contour palette. I use the darkest shade to fill in my brows. And then for the eyeshadow primer, I use the Lorac eyeshadow primer, and this primer is very, very good. It literally holds your eyeshadow all day. It doesn't budge, it doesn't move, and it helps with my oily lids. So that's what I use for base. And then after that, I use the Urban Decay Born on the Run palette, and I was trying to figure out what color to use, but I started off with the brown shade, which is the color Punk, and that's the color that I used, and I used that in my crease on both of my eyes for this makeup look. And so you just see me using just a regular crease brush, and I'm using wind wiper motions, and I'm just blending till you can't blend anymore, because I want to make sure that this makeup looks as seamless as possible, and I don't want it to look awkward in any way. So I'm just blending the eyeshadow until it looks good, in my opinion. So that's what I'm just doing here until it looks good. And then I went ahead and applied the same Punk color on the other eye and continuing to blend in the same wind wiper motions. And then I went back in with that color to kind of deepen it up a bit, still using the same wind wiper motions until it's fully blended on both eyes. And then I was going to choose a lid color, so I ended up choosing the color Wild Heart, which is like that. It looks pink on camera, but it's more of a purple glittery eyeshadow. And so I'm just applying this on my lid with like a flat shader brush. And I'm going back in it a couple of times to kind of darken up the look, because it was a little light when I initially applied it on my lids. So I'm just applying that as well until my lids are fully coated with this color. And then I'll be blending it out afterwards. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just applying the color on both lids. And I loved how the makeup looked at the end of this. So that's what you see me doing here, just continuing to pack on this color. And then I went back in with that color Punk again. And so as you can see, I'm just blending it out because it will look extremely harsh if I don't do that. So I'm just blending it back out again with the same color, so everything is nicely blended together and looks seamless. And then I ended up using the color Stranded, which looks like this goldish color. And so I used the same flat shader brush, and I used it on the inner corners of my eye to kind of give my eyes a pop of color. So I decided to do that and just pack that on because I really liked how this looked. And I just blended it out with my fingers. Then I went ahead for blush. I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette, using the darkest red shade. And I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush for this. And this brush really packs on the blush really nicely. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks until it looks the way I want it to look. Then I went ahead and went back in with the True Complex Contour Palette. I used the Sculpt shade, and that's the color that's my bronzing color. So I just used that in the hollows of my cheeks, and I just apply that up to my forehead as well, so I have some color back into my skin, because after that foundation it really washed me out. So this is what kind of brought that color back. So I'm just applying this in those areas of my face for some color and making sure it's fully blended out, because again, you want to make sure everything looks seamless and not awkward. Then I went in with the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the color Pillow Talk Medium 2, I believe. And that was the lip color I chose. So I'm just applying this on my lips. And that's one of my favorite lipsticks at the moment. So I just applied that. And then for gloss, I used the Fenty Heat Gloss in the color Hot Chocolate, which I just recently got this in my Sephora haul. So I'll link that video for you guys to see that. But that is the lip gloss I'm using, and it does have a little bit of a plumping effect once you apply it. And then after lip gloss, I went ahead and started doing my mascara. So I'm using the Milk mascara. This is just a sample size you get in the birthday set every year, but I think I got that one last year. So I'm just applying this on my eyes, and I love the wand. It really pulls my lashes out. So I apply this on both my top and bottom lashes. And that is my makeup. So I'm going to show you guys my outfit real quick. Hair is down, wearing earrings, necklace, this yellow dress. It has pink flowers in it with green leaves. It's really pretty. And my shoes are these black flowery shoes. And I am a wedding guest, so this is what I decided to wear. So I'll show you guys everything that goes on when I get there. So see you guys in a bit.